The M24 Chaffee, officially designated as Light Tank M24, was an American light tank that entered service during the final stages of World War II and continued to play a role in various post-war conflicts, including the Korean War. It was also employed by French forces during the war in Algeria and the First Indochina War. In British service, it was named Chaffee in honor of General Adna Chaffee, a key figure in the development of U.S. armored forces. By the 1960s, the M24 had largely been phased out of U.S. and NATO armies, but it persisted in the inventories of several developing nations. Combat experiences in the North African campaign revealed several limitations of the M3 Stuart light tank, notably the underperformance of its 37mm cannon. This led to experiments such as fitting a 75mm gun onto a modified M8 howitzer motor carriage, which was itself an adaptation of the M3 with an enlarged turret. These tests confirmed that a 75mm gun could be mounted on the M5 light tank, an updated version of the M3. However, the M3/M5 designs were already considered outdated, and incorporating the larger gun reduced available storage space. The T7 light tank was initially intended as a successor, but evolved into a heavier vehicle exceeding 25 short tons, reclassifying it as the medium tank M7. This increase in weight, without a corresponding power upgrade, led to unsatisfactory performance, and the project was cancelled in March 1943 in favor of the M4 medium tank. This decision drove the Ordnance Committee to request a new light tank design, using the M5A1 powertrain, but armed with a 75mm gun. In April 1943, the Ordnance Corps, working with Cadillac, the M5 manufacturer, began development on this new vehicle, designated Light Tank T-24. It integrated the powertrain and transmission of the M5, combined with design elements from the T7. Weight was kept under 20 tons by employing thin, sloped armor for enhanced effectiveness. The turret had 25mm of armor with a 38mm thick gun mantlet, while the glacis plate was 25mm. The hull's side armor varied, with the front at 25mm and the rear, covering the engine compartment, at 19mm. A lightweight 75mm gun, adapted from the weapon used in the B-25H Mitchell bomber, was developed for the T-24. Although this gun shared the same ballistics as the 75mm M3 gun used on existing American tanks, it featured a thinner-walled barrel and a modified recoil system. The T-24 was equipped with 41cm tracks and a torsion bar suspension system, similar to that of the M18 Hellcat tank destroyer, which entered production in July 1943. This suspension system offered a smoother ride compared to the vertical volute suspension common on U.S. armored vehicles. The M24 chassis was designed for versatility, serving as a base for self-propelled guns and other specialized vehicles, collectively known as the Light Combat Team. The tank featured a relatively low silhouette and a 3-man turret. The first pilot vehicle was completed on October 15, 1943, and was met with approval, leading to an immediate contract for 1,000 units, later expanded to 5,000. Production commenced in 1944, with manufacturing at Cadillac, starting in April, and at Massey Harris in July. By the end of production in August 1945, 4,731 M24 tanks had been built. The M24 Chaffee's combination of speed, armament, and reliability made it a valuable asset in both World War II and subsequent conflicts, solidifying its legacy in the evolution of light tank design. If you want more, let me know in the comments, subscribe, and leave a like. Thank you.